Red on white, like blood upon snow.
PlayStation recently just had their State of Play, announcing games like Borderlands 4, Days Gone Remastered, a Digimon game, and so much more. If you want to see all the games that were announced, I'll leave a link in the description. Also, comment down below what games you're excited for. For those who don't know what a State of Play is, it's an event hosted by Sony to showcase games, their hardware, software, or updates that involve PlayStation. So anything that happens in the PlayStation ecosystem, PlayStation utilized their State of Play to update us consumers what's going on. The reason why this is important to us consumers is because we want to know what's being added or what's being changed that might concern us. Without State of Play, we will be left in the dark not knowing what's to come, and then in a panic because lack of communication. So, with the State of Play, it gives us the communication that we need so we can plan accordingly. Now, PlayStation State of Play is really a hit or miss, depending on what type of games you're into. Every game that PlayStation showcased may not be for you, and that's okay. Just wait until the next one, you never know what bangers they might put out. In recent State of Plays, Sony has showcased the PS5 Pro, gave us an update on PlayStation Plus and their exclusives. Like the time they showed us Spider-Man 2 in a State of Play that wasn't receiving many praise. They gave us a full 10 minutes showcasing Spider-Man 2 graphics, features, and what to expect from the game. Then, releasing that game the same year. PlayStation fans was eating good. In another State of Play, Sony gave us a 3-second teaser on God of War Ragnarok. It was literally the title screen with its iconic theme, but even though it was super short, that was enough to send Twitter ablaze. Then, there was last year's State of Play. PlayStation announced 2 live service games. One was a hit, the other a miss. Do y'all remember what game was a miss? If you said Concord, that is correct. Concord immediately flopped on release, and it's Sony's biggest L ever. But Helldivers 2 ended up succeeding, so Sony is 1 for 2 when it comes to live service games. One of the games I'm going to play that got announced is Borderlands 4. I'm actually a fan of Borderlands. I've been in the prequel, Borderlands 2, and 3, which you can find my playthrough of Borderlands 3 in the link in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. When Borderlands 4 got announced, I was excited. The biggest looter shooter ever, releasing in the big 2025. With more guns, more loot, and more chaos. It's going to be action-packed and I can't wait to play it. This next game I'm about to mention, this is for my rocket racing fan. It's attractive to see a game we all love so much go to waste, being forgotten, and buried 6 feet deep. But with rocket racing going down, another comes up. That game is Sonic Racing Crossroads, another racing game that's being made by Sega. With Sonic 3 being a success in the box office and making $1 billion in total combining all 3 Sonic movies, Sonic Racing is going to be big and I'm here for it. They have a feature where whoever is in first gets to change the whole track. Now, I've never seen nothing like that. A mechanic where you can make or break someone's race is literally a game changer. Also, it's randomized, so you don't know what maps are next, so it could also make or break your race as well, even though you're first. So every race is going to be different, so expect Sonic Racing on my channel, Rocket Racing Fan. Next, we have a horror game. If you want to see me scream my head off, y'all need to tune in when this game comes out. Five Nights at Freddy's, Secret of the Mimic. This game literally looks terrifying, and it's going to be a rival to Poppy Playtime. With this game, it got you running through hallways, doing tasks, while hiding from the Mimic. And if he catches you, well, that's your ass. All in all, I'm excited to play this game. I don't have a lot of horror games on my channel, and I tend to change that. This next game definitely piques my interest when I heard who was behind it. Supermassive Game, the same people that made Until Dawn and The Quarry. Supermassive Games are back with another installment in the franchise. It's called Directive 8020. Since it's by Supermassive, I'm expecting tough choices to be made for this game, and on top of that, another don't move like feature. Now, with this other game, you may or may not see from me if I don't have a friend to play it, but that game is called Split Fiction. A co-op game where you and a friend work together, travel across worlds, and conquer different challenges throughout the game, like puzzles or each other. The reason why I said each other, in the last installment, It Takes Two, you was able to troll your friend and make them mad. So expect that same mechanic in Split Fiction. So you literally need to have someone with you, no computer or AI, it literally needs to be one other person. So if you don't have someone, then don't buy the game. That's why I said you may or may not see this on my channel. There's so many more games I can't wait to play, but if I list them all, this video will be long as fuck, and I want to keep it short and sweet. But with these games coming out, it's not even the end of it, because there are 2 PlayStation games that were leaked coming out this year. Hideo Kojima, Death Stranding 2, and Sucker Punch, Ghost of Yotei. And don't get me started on GTA 6. It's been over a decade since GTA 5 came out, and the people, including me, have waited their whole lives for this. With that being said, gaming in 2025 is going to be packed, and anybody that says it isn't is literally yapping. The games that are getting announced will be part of 2025 gaming history. We will be able to look back on this and say, wow, gaming in 2025 was crazy. So many good games came out this year that it was so hard to choose a game of the year. So whatever game wins, just know it wasn't easy. With this many games coming out, I think I might be broke. Also, Days Gone is getting a remaster. This could bring light to fans, so we could get a Days Gone 2 soon. Now, the reason why this was big, because there were multiple reports where Sony said there would not be another sequel for Days Gone. But it's getting a remaster with better graphics, 3D audio, and 3 new game modes, which is Speed Run, Permadeath, and Horde Rush. If you already have the game, don't worry. Sony is not going to make you pay $75 for it. You need to pay $10 for the upgrade instead of $75. Now, I didn't announce this game because people's already calling it Concord 2, but PlayStation got an exclusive sci-fi shooter that they announced that could impact the PlayStation franchise. Seems like PlayStation is not giving up on live service games, which I commend their dedication and hope they do find success. If this new sci-fi shooter does well, then that will be huge for PlayStation. Not only they have the best single player games, but now they'll be making the best multiplayer games as well. If they strike gold, of course. This state of play was absolutely a banger. If I had to rate it, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And the best part is, this was the first showcase of the new year. Expect many more videos like this if y'all actually like this type of video. I'm very excited with all the games that got announced. I know when I play these games, I will not be disappointed. Gaming for PlayStation is up 100%. We need more games like this that actually get the players excited to play their games. And now, since this is PlayStation's first state of the play of the new year, I want to know what other bangers PlayStation got in store for us. Maybe the next state of play could announce Ghost of Yotei or Death Stranding 2. Or maybe, just maybe, we finally get an update on Wolverine. Because it would be wishful thinking if I said GTA 6. Well, that's it for today's video. Comment down below what games are you excited for, as well as what game I should try. This is my first gaming news video, so a like is appreciated. That will let me know if I did good or not. And it was Young Squad, I love you, and Young D is out of here. Doses!